Okay, so I'm going to talk about the benefits of phototherapy. So if you notice, I mentioned in the protocol, I show you different phototherapy approaches. Uh, Instead of I don't recommend like supplements mostly, but mostly I'm recommending it's phototherapy, like for the stem cells phototherapy, carnosine phototherapy, glutathione for phototherapy, also phototherapy to bring your state into a parasympathetic, to bring your nervous system into parasympathetic state. I'm recommending phototherapy. And why is that? Well, first, what is phototherapy? Phototherapy is basically using light to create a certain chemical reaction inside your body. And that chemical reaction um, is what causes your body to increase something in your system. So, for example, I'll give you a simple example. Sunlight, it that the rays of the sun hits your skin, and then from there creates a certain chemical reaction inside your system, and then your body creates vitamin D. It's that simple. So that is phototherapy. So if you're going out in the sun to absorb vitamin D, which is the most optimal and effective and efficient way to create vitamin D in your body. Now, there are some people who, even with phototherapy, they cannot create that from the sun. I'm not going to get into the reasons why, but for a normal person, a normal healthy person, the best way for them to create vitamin C in their body is not through supplements, it's not through the food, but it's through the sun itself, through phototherapy. Another benefit of phototherapy is that it bypasses the digestive system, and because it bypasses the digestive system, it works a lot faster. The reaction into your system is a lot faster. Okay, so let's talk about phototherapy versus nutritional supplements. So I did mention a little bit about the benefits of phototherapy. So first, let's talk about nutritional supplements in general. In most cases, today, when you go to the store or you go online and you buy supplements, they are not really doing much in your system. And some of them actually doing more harm than good because they're filled with toxins that are not healthy for you. And then some of them, the amounts that they put in there is so low and it's full with fillers that it has really no effect on your system at all. So that's most of, and I would say almost more than 95% of the supplements out there that you find are really not good. They just give you expensive urine. That's it. Now, out of the ones that are really good, here is the issue, right? They really work. It's really high quality. The issue is twofold. One is that if your digestive system is compromised, then those supplements are going to take a long time to work because it's got a process. And now if your digestive system is only working at 30%, then how much of the supplement you're taking your body's actually able to use? So most of it you're just getting rid of because your body's not able to process it because your digestive system is compromised. And if you're suffering from debilitating symptoms, chances are that your digestive system is compromised, right? So that's one problem with nutritional supplements. Now, there's one type of so now the other issue with really high quality nutritional supplements, and these are broken down into two types. One, high quality, is that they make sure it's organic and it's highest quality, right? It's grown the right way with all the best farming techniques, right? Now, the issue with that is that we have, about 7.5 billion people in the world today. And to mass produce that amount of supplements, so let's say if you're have a supplement that has the blueberry extract, right? And to mass produce blueberry extract is, it's going to be very difficult to keep that up. So maybe, the first year, and then after that, the soil is going to be drained, because you got to keep working that soil, and that soil is, you constantly, if you keep growing more and more and more at a mass level, you're basically draining the soil from all its nutrients. And then every time you plant again, that the blueberries are not going to be as potent, or they won't be as nutritionally dense as the one before. So as a solution for mass production, it's very, very difficult. And there are, I've seen some good companies that started off really, really well, with really high quality supplements. And then what happened is when they became too big, too many people were purchasing their supplements, they had an issue with finding high quality nutrients for their supplements. So the quality started going down and down, because they had no choice, and then it wasn't as effective anymore. So this is the high quality, organic, etc. Supplements. Then the other part of these nutritional supplements is what's called using wild foods. So wild foods or herbs, etc., or berries, or foods. These are foods that are grown in the wild, not touched by mankind. Only they're only touched when they are being harvested. They grow alone, so they're considered the highest quality of foods and herbs. Now, if you're mass producing for 7.5 billion people, it's going to be kind of difficult to have. I mean, it's I guess impossible to do that, to have wild anymore, because there's not that much land out there that has so much wild. And then once you start using it up, when it's wild, it grows naturally. So there's no speeding up of the growth. And anytime you're starting to speed up the growth, then then it's no longer wild, right? Even high quality, when you speed up the growth, then you have an issue with being high quality food, right? Fruits or vegetables. So for the wild supplements are made of wild food, it's not a solution for the mass population. It's a solution for small group of people that want to do that. But when we're looking at 7.5 billion people in the world, I don't think it's possible to maintain the wild or high quality supplements. So the solution for that is phototherapy. And why? Because phototherapy works based on light, or certain wavelengths of lights, right? So let's call it certain vibrational frequency, that's sunlight. And so once you have the vibrational frequency, and you know the numbers of that, then all you need to do is reproduce that same frequency. So as long as and that is, in today's age, it's easy to reproduce something the same frequency. So let's say the frequency, I'm not good at this, but let's say, just for example purposes, the frequency is 367, right? That's the frequency. So you just reproduce 367 so if it's a machine, or we use a patch, whatever it is, you're reproducing that same frequency over and over and over and over again. All you have to just make sure is that whatever is reproducing that frequency is doing it correctly, and then you can do that for mass for the masses out there, 7.5 billion people in the world. So just to conclude, the problem with nutritional supplements, one is it has to go through your digestive system. And if you're looking to speed up your healing, if you have to go through your digestive system, it takes a lot longer. And if it's compromised, if your digestive system is compromised, the more it's compromised, the harder it is. And then mass producing high quality supplements is almost impossible to mass produce for 7.5 billion people. Phototherapy bypasses them, the digestive system, and you can mass produce it for 7.5 billion people a lot easier.